to literally bust everywhere. I swear to God, dude. Justin Bieber is a streamer now, and I hate it. This is Yassine. Hello, Yassine Extras. Hello, Yassine. I don't know how to say his name, but go subscribe to him. Go watch the original video. The original content will be in the top link of the description. Go support it right now.
What's poppin', y'all? It looks like Justin Bieber is in agreement with me that streaming has gotta be one of the most difficult jobs to endure, emotionally at least. Because for the past week, I think it started October 22nd, Justin Bieber has been streaming on Twitch. Now, this sparked two different conversations. One is the conversation we're going to talk about right now, which is how it's impacted him emotionally and why streaming is so hard. And the other one is...
Why is my brain just like shut off? What the fuck? My initial reaction to hearing this was like, it's funny that so many of these like huge celebrities are streaming or like turning to streaming. I find that so funny. Like, cause you think about what this shit was back in like 2014 when I started, and like, you know, 2016, 2017, 2018, like it's so different now. It's ridiculous.
It's fake views and people botting. Weird. So we'll touch on fake views and people botting later. But I'm going to play you guys this clip right now. So he's been streaming almost daily. I would say daily, yeah, for 7 days since October 22nd. And he opened up about one of the comments that he got that really, it just sliced right through him. And I'm going to play that clip for you guys right now.
Like, I don't know any of these people. And, like, going on Twitch is, like, vulnerable as hell because, like, people who just feel about themselves project, and then they like write mean ass things, you know what I mean? Like, it's already hard enough to put yourself out there, and then you got to read like, oh man, like,
right.
I read a comment, it was like the night after I was playing basketball, I was exhausted as hell, and they were like, Justin's not his exuberant, he'll never be his exuberant self ever again. Like, he's lost his like charisma. I was like, what? I'm like, I just played basketball last night. I'm just tired. Like, and we're talking about emotional things. So like,
well, that's what happens when people see you for hours at a time. Is you're not going to be able to maintain. If you stream for a long time, you won't be able to maintain that energy. Like, if I just did reactions and went offline, you would never see the gaming portion of the stream where we're a bit more chill, relaxed. I'm just locked into the game. You know what I mean? It's like, it's different than the react portion where I'm trying to give more energy to it. But there's a lot of energy that you need to give to it.
Of course,
it's a lot.
Be like, it's not always like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? But like, then I start getting in my head, like, man, did I lose my mind?
Bro.
Did I lose my charisma and like my exuberance? Like, I have a zest for life, and like it just sucks that you can have a million people say the nicest things, and then the one comment
gets in the heart.
Gets in there, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. That's scary.
Now, one of the people that replied to this is somebody who is professionally a streamer, and that is Los Pollos. He's one of the biggest streamers that came out of the 2K community, one of the biggest streamers in the game right now.
Wait, out of the 2K? Really? I never knew that.
And he says, I feel this too much. People try to say the meanest ish that they can think of because they hate their lives and just want to make everyone else as miserable as them. I did nothing wrong or to them. Neither did Justin Bieber or any other streamer.
Yeah.
They just want you to be hurt. Now,
that's facts. Yeah, they just project their own shit on you. You definitely need to be a very mentally strong individual to stream and make content, for sure. You need to be somebody who can maintain their course of action regardless of people throwing shit at you, metaphorically. You know, you kind of need to be like, you know that meme from Megamind, where Megamind and what's her name is throwing the fucking objects at Metro Man's face, and he's just standing there stone faced and just taking them. That's what you need to be like to be a streamer or to be a content creator. You know? It's an interesting thing because that is something you don't really, streamers aren't really allowed to say this. You know what I mean? Obviously, we can say whatever the fuck we want, but it's not socially acceptable for a streamer to go, this shit can get really mentally taxing. Because then everybody's is like, well, you're just sitting on your ass playing a video game, reacting to shit. By the way, they're right. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what's going on. But that doesn't mean that it can't be mentally taxing sometimes. And by the way, anybody who's ever actually tried to pursue streaming as a career knows that this is true. If you've ever tried to pursue it as a career, right? You know that it can get a little mentally taxing. It's a lot of fun. I personally love it. But that doesn't mean it can't hurt sometimes, right? Things are nuanced.
For the comment that Justin Bieber said, number one, I do think that Twitch paid Justin to get on stream. I think Twitch is trying to perhaps expand to a more female audience. Now,
that's their solution to all the rape shit, or sorry, to all the sexual assault shit. Get a better female audience. That's not going to solve anything. What is wrong with you?
Justin does have a mixed audience.
That's this guy saying it. I don't know, but that's weird.
But a lot of
why
Justin's
the fuck would that be their course of
action?
Or
is not live stream viewers. They're just regular people. So they're trying to bring in new people to Twitch is what it seems like. Like I said, the last wave of new people that were brought to
Justin
Twitch,
Bieber's music.
I believe it was Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat, AMP as a whole. AMP, Aiden, that like the whole WL community, including DDG as well, they brought in a completely new audience into Twitch via TikTok as well. And then you also had people, like I said, Wendy Ortiz, I gave her a lot of credit of bringing in a female audience, thanks in part to DDG's encouragement and guidance.
We're learning, chat. We're learning who these people are. Every single one of these videos I see from this side of the internet is so much fun because I get to like learn about new people and stuff.
I forgot, was it the Twitch co-founder
I had no
or
idea who that was.
That said, oh, it only took us 15 plus years or something, but we finally got Justin on the platform. I do think that he struck some sort of deal. I think he's paid attention to streams, especially like a Kai Cenat, but I think they cut a deal. There's no way that
streaming is huge now, bro. It is fucking crazy how big it's
actively, daily, just for the fun of it. Now, Ye, I think he was just doing it because he's a little bit impulsive. But here, the comment that
yeah, no, Kanye definitely just wanted to just he streamed that one day on Twitch for like fucking 14 minutes, and he just wanted to get banned from Twitch. I think he literally just was like, I just want to get banned from Twitch. So he just went live and started saying a bunch of anti-Semitic stuff, bro. It's so funny.
Justin Bieber is talking about. Keep in mind, Justin Bieber is somebody that has gotten the most unwarranted hate I would say I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, Justin Bieber was 12 years old and had people saying the like heinous things, like they wanted to cause physical harm to him just because he made the song Baby. Like, that was it. There was no like, oh, this guy did anything wrong, because people will cope and they'll say, oh, nah, like, you know, he was like acting like a punk kid and like,
when did he do? What?
Peeing in buckets and like the
worst. That was after the era where people hated him.
Thing that he could have possibly done, right? Considering the average teenager.
After the era, he was already hated.
Is doing significantly worse. But no, this was all before that he was getting all this hate. Rebecca Black Friday, she got a ton of hate too, but nowhere near as much as Justin. So this is somebody that's used to getting hate comments for over half of his entire lifetime. And then he talks about the situation of being a Twitch streamer and how that comment in particular emotionally impacted him. And this is the thing, like the comments that say, oh, you're ugly, oh, you're fat, this and that, they usually don't get under someone's skin unless they've never seen them before. Academics did say those McDonald's comments bullied him to losing weight. That's what he said. But that's a little bit different because that's mass comments. So everybody's making DJ Academics being a goofball, like, or everybody was making Academics the type joke, and then you're like, oh, damn, that's a lot of people. But the comments that really get to people is something like what Justin Bieber said. He's like, yo, it kind of seems, because he doesn't know if that person's hating. Because if someone's like, yo, Justin Bieber, your music sucks, he's like, oh, okay, that's a hater. But when somebody asks a question like, damn, it feels like you lost a light in your eyes. Well, they didn't say that exactly, but a comment in that realm that seems like.
That is so true, bro. There will be, I will read comments sometimes that cut deep because it's a little bit more, it's not just blatantly somebody just being a dick eater or a hater, right? It's like somebody being a bit more, being actually kind of nuanced. it's like, oh shit, like maybe they got maybe they have something to say.
Like it's an observation, and you don't know if the person's coming at you with malice or not.
Right. Or they're just genuinely interested.
Like, wait, did I do that? Did I fall off? It's like the fell off comments. Some people don't really get bothered by it, and I think to not take these comments seriously, you have to just I don't even know. You kind of just have to have a delusional level of arrogance. Like somebody that
when you get genuine criticism, which will happen, I definitely think about it when I get those. I definitely think about it. But yeah, the people who just blatantly are like, who are like, just blatantly just trying to be mean, or people are just super delusional about things. Like, you could kind of just brush them off in your head a lot easier. Just like, you know? But when it comes to like genuine criticism, genuine critiques, it's like, maybe I should think about that. And I do.
Who comments don't bother them, Conor McGregor, except for fight results. That's why I think the fight with Khabib broke him mentally, because it's like he can't, there's nothing that he can say about that. However, Floyd, right? I don't think comments bother Floyd, because Floyd's got a level of confidence. I don't think Floyd is an arrogant guy. I think he...
Yo, what do you mean you don't think Floyd is an arrogant guy? I'm thinking about it.
He is confident in two things, money and boxing. And he's excelled at both. So why would he not be able to speak the way that he does about those two topics? And they are tied together because his money came from boxing. But for Justin Bieber, I do like the fact that he was vulnerable about the situation, because now imagine regular streamers that came up getting this type of comments on people that are parasocial with them and injecting themselves into their lives and trying to give advice. And these are the type of comments that are being left. And you got to think about, if someone's actively watching someone on stream for hours a day, like you can't help but somewhat build a parasocial relationship, unless you just think like, this is just entertainment, which few people are able to do. And you just over time, the person gives enough information about their life that you do have quite an accurate image of who they are and what's going on in their life and what has happened.
I guess I was thinking of that. I was like, but I guess I really only watch like YouTube videos of streamers. Like, when I mean, like, I watch like other reaction channels is kind of what I watch a lot. Those people also talk less about themselves than they do about other things. So
I like the fact that Justin Bieber opened up about this. Do I think it's? I don't really watch streams anything? Sometimes. Absolutely not. I do think there are two types of people that really want to cause harm emotionally to the streamer, and they will make comments like this. And I think I don't think this comment in particular was trying to elicit like that type of emotion out of Justin Bieber. I think it was an honest comment, which, however wrong it may be, still elicited a reaction. And it's a completely different game to read comments about you when you're doing something live versus reading comments about you after, or when you're just scrolling and you're sitting down and chilling and you're not being evaluated in real time. Possibly like the times that Justin Bieber would be evaluated in real time would be when he was performing and doing shows, which, I mean, he knows if he's doing bad and he knows if he's doing good, and he gets instant feedback. Now, as for the botting allegations that started to get thrown around, because JB was averaging between 5 to 8, anywhere between 5 to 8,000 viewers live, this caused a lot of people. Now, first thing is that Twitch sent out a push notification to the majority of people that have the application that said Justin Bieber was live, which led to some people saying like, damn, well, it led to me saying like, yo, I think he really got paid to hop on the platform, or that they were just so excited and thought, hey, this is a great individual to have on here that we can push to everybody because everybody knows who he is. And then there was, well, if JB, who's one of the biggest stars globally, is only able to pull 5 to 8K, then these people that are pulling 15, 20, 30, their numbers are fraud. I'm inclined to say that while some of these people's numbers may be fraud, that's not the case. Because the time...
Yeah, it's most likely not the case. But some of them...
are different now. Like, converting somebody from one platform to another is just so difficult because everything's on one platform. Like, for example...
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Because when Ninja had Drake on that stream, bruh, everybody remembers the viewership on that fucking... It was ridiculous compared to his normal viewership. But at the time, his normal viewership on Twitch was insane. Ninja's was. But when Drake was on that bitch, bro, that shit was insane. How many viewers hopped on it? So don't do that.
Example, when One Direction was cooking 10 years ago, or who else? MagCon, like those guys like Nash Greer.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about MagCon. Holy shit.
Stuff like that. If they sent out a tweet, they'd probably get 10, 15, 20,000 people.
Oh my god, it's got weird ass flashbacks,
dog. A link or any other platform. But with the For You page being a thing now, links have been cooked for a while. So if someone just posts a link, it's going to get buried. It's not going to get recommended to a lot of people. And the
all right, so what he's saying is different. Okay, he's saying, so what I said about the Ninja thing, he's saying is we're in a different era than we were at that time, which is honestly a fair point. Yeah, definitely fair.
Majority of people that follow Justin Bieber are not getting...
And I'm not saying that I fully agree, but it's a very fair point to make, and it's something I would need to think about more.
His tweets on their page unless they're being engaged with by a lot of other people. So that's one aspect of it. Another aspect of it is a lot of people don't even know that he's live. That's another one. And it's not just because of the platform. And the third one is the content that Justin Bieber is doing while he's live. It is not the same as the content that Twitch streamers are doing. So he's kind of given like a behind the scenes, almost like a documentary of you're a fly on the wall, versus the majority of Twitch streamers are interactive, in real time, replying to donations, addressing...
That's also valid.
Subs, and he is like looking through comments on his phone, but you don't feel that one-on-one vibe that a lot of other...
All right, I concede. You're correct, sir. I apologize.
Other streamers are giving. It's like this, he's in a warehouse, and there's all of his friends.
I feel like I'm losing this argument, I'll be honest.
It's a completely different environment. Not to mention, the biggest streamers on Twitch, the people watching them are native to streaming or watching content in that format. So, of course, they're going to have more viewers. It's like, if This
guy's based as fuck. Can I just say that? Bro, he did a really good job explaining all that. Let me... This is that first time ever watching this person, right? Myself. Obviously, go subscribe and go show some love. Obviously, go watch the original content, like I said at the beginning of the video. I'm going to do it as well. That's great.
JB goes live on IG, right? Like, there are people that go live on IG that'll probably get more views live than he does. Now, if he consistently went live regularly on Twitch and tried to play the game the way everybody else does, yeah, I think he could easily skyrocket to the top. Yeah. And the reason why...
But that's not what he's trying to do. I get it.
If you had Justin Bieber as a guest on a popular streamer's, like, let's say, I don't know, let's just say Neon, right? Neon's like, yo, I've got Justin Bieber on my stream this Friday. That's going to do way more numbers than Neon would ever do alone, and more than Justin Bieber would do alone. It's almost like the way...
Bro, this guy... I lost to a pre-recorded video. I lost to a pre-recorded video, chat.
Way that Aiden Ross, when he would be streaming regularly, he would have a certain amount of viewers.
I gotta take the L. It is what
However,
it is.
if he got a rapper on there, it would boom. And it didn't even matter what rapper it was. Like, he had Blueface on there, and that went crazy. Blueface and DDG. But if Blueface and DDG went live, they wouldn't even get a tenth. Yep. Hell, they wouldn't even get 5%.
Bro, I literally lost to a pre-recorded video. So this is insane.
It's a little bit more complicated than, oh, this person's famous, so they should have a lot of views. Not really. But that's just what I've got to say most about the situations. I'll add like a bonus third one, which is I don't like the fact that Justin Bieber is streaming. Like, I'm a JB supporter. I've been a JB supporter since I was a wee lad. Since I was
lost
just a tiny
November
little kid.
I think I literally failed that night. Like November 1st, like 3 a.m. or something.
I always mess with him. I thought the guy was cool. I was like, oh, this guy's cool. Mess with his music as well, ever since I was a youngin'. But I can't help but feel like there is this space and distance that I want from artists who I really like that are superstars. Like, I don't want to see a Lil Wayne live stream. Please do not give me that. I do not want...
That's interesting. I actually, I agree. But artists won't do that. You know what I mean? Like Justin Bieber's just doing it. He's not like he's doing it to have fun. You know what I mean? young artists who are concerned about the vibe around the art, you know, obviously they're not going to do it. So I don't think you really need to worry. Like, you don't really need to worry about it from your own perspective, like from a viewer perspective. I want to see old men playing Repo, Peak, Minecraft. Oh God, please no.
I want to see a kid. I like the barrier that Kid Cudi has. His is pretty good. I don't want to see a Ye live stream. It's kind of cool actually, because Ye is just something else.
Yeah, because he's just. But that's the thing, right? It's because he's just him. Right? There's not like the aura around Kanye and his art is literally just him. There's no. You know what I mean? It isn't like the Batman taking off his mask. It's Batman. It's literally just, he's just Batman, you know?
Entirely. JB, I don't
want to see on
Apex
Legends. That's crazy.
JB. I don't want to see how JB makes music. I just want him to cook. I want him to make some magic, and I want him to pop out. That's it. And I actually still haven't even gone to a JB show. That's got to change. I can't believe I didn't go to the Purpose tour. That was like the 3-year world tour. That's got to be one of the longest tours ever. Jesus. But I'm getting too much into JB appreciation, which I know some of y'all don't want to hear. But I'm going to talk to y'all later. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about this? Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see you on the next one.
Chat, I still can't. I lost to a pre-recorded. This guy destroyed my argument with a pre-recorded video. He's him. Like, normally we watch some videos from people and they make a point where I'm like, no, that's just stupid, right? And then they just do a horrible job of explaining it, or they don't explain it at all. This guy then went on to explain for like 5 minutes why I'm wrong and he's right, and without even knowing that I exist. This man is him. Oh my God.